Stacey and J Sbu, East Coast Radio. Confessions.
I'm not going to lie. I
It's not
said
here.
this. It's not.
Not yet.
Hold on.
Okay, so
Bloody
back to
hell.
confessions. So Amanda has sent us a voice note, and she is concerned about how to broach the subject of being worried for your life, really, when you're in the car with somebody else. Now, to Amanda, I would like to say... You could literally not make it out of this. So asking the following question, are you going to kill me today, is a fairly good indicator that you are uncomfortable in that car. You know, people also do that thing when they're in the passenger seat and then they like fake hit brakes.
Yeah,
like
when
their
you're
foot's
doing
just
that,
going.
you know you're in trouble, girl.
And you know how your mother is always clutching onto the clothing, that like hanging thing at the top,
Yeah.
like holding on as if she's about to just leave us at any given moment. When people will show you that they're not comfortable with your driving.
I don't understand Amanda's problem, though. Because, I mean, the vehicle is not safe. Why do you get into it?
Amanda has not marked herself safe on this drive.
You're contemplating telling someone who's not driving safely that they're not driving safe, to tell them that they're not driving safely. I'm a bit like, do you understand, like, this thing called lever and you only have one?
I wish to see another day.
Like, geez, go. Like, that's just like, stop driving like that or I'm not in that car again.
Well, clearly what's happening with Amanda is that whoever she's in the car with obviously doesn't deal with criticism very well.
Or it's a family member.
And the last thing you want to do when someone is already a quote-unquote unsafe driver is anger them whilst they're behind the wheel.
Also, if the ride is for free.
So definitely have that conversation while the car is stationary, Amanda, but something very simple like I would like to see Easter weekend.
Or another day.
That works.
All right.
There you go.
KZN, you heard Amanda's issue. Do you relate? How do you tell someone who's close to you in your lever that, hey, winner, driver, better? Hannah?
Do better.
Hi, J Sbu and Stacey. If not driving makes you nervous, but did you die? That's the only thing I can say. It's Hannah here from Bullet and come off.
Stacey and J Sbu.
Amanda here. I need your help. How do I tell my brother I'm uncomfortable with his driving? I love my brother, but I'm super stressed whenever I'm in a car with him. How do we help Amanda? Amanda, I'm not saying follow the footsteps of my dad, but this one time I was driving a bit sketchy bongo, and I was mullet something, and next thing you know, did I not shape up and drive at 30 k's per hour like a decent human being? I'm not saying do that, but also just perhaps tell your brother, yo, dude, like, we need to live.
Yeah. Also, I feel like if at any stage, in any context, whether in a car, on the side of a road, in a club, in your house, if you feel unsafe,
Yeah.
you remove yourself from a situation. Like people's feelings, they will get over it. However, there's only one. Well, I mean, we know several Amandas, but I'm saying this particular Amanda is one of a kind. So it's not that deep, babes. Otherwise, holler and we'll get you an Uber.
100%.
Hi, Stacey and J Sbu. Amanda needs to find a safer ride. Life doesn't have a spare wheel.
Stacey and J Sbu, East
Life
Coast
don't
Radio.
have a spare wheel. Jeez, eh?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, that
A spare wheel.
what in the tiny TED Talk is going on? But in the spirit of Amanda being in this position, and I mean, the Facebook comments reiterating everything that Jay and I have said, what Bush
Yeah,
said there in
pretty
the
much.
voice note too, people going, just tell the brother man, alternatively, do not get into the car. If you know someone who is kind of like Amanda's brother, now you don't have to get in the car with this person, but you have been in the car once or twice and you saw flashes, not of lights, you saw your life flashing before your eyes and thought, well, just this once and never ever again. You know what, it's cool, I'm going to Uber home. Who is that person in your life? Like, you are Amanda, who is the brother in your story?
Stacey, can I say something? Remember that day we went to the Durban golf?
Are you going to talk about how I almost killed you on the golf cart?
Yeah.
When I tell you he was on my lap, KZ, and he was on my lap, he's trying to hit the brakes, I'm like, this is why we're going to have an accident, because drivers need to drive. You just need to chill in the passenger. Be a passenger princess.
I got that, Stacey. That day I felt like, yo, hallelujah.
No hands, Ma, no hands.
KZ, who's that person for you? That person that you are not getting in the car if they are driving. Let us know. 061-792-9495. I almost wasn't going to.
You're fine. You're here. You're fine. Just breathe.
Thank goodness.
It's fine. Dua Lipa, Houdini, poof, she's gone. East Coast Radio, KZN's #1 hit music station. On the back end of poor Amanda, who is grappling with how she's going to tell her brother he's a terrible driver.
Real problems.
No, it just sounds like something. And also, like, it's your brother. You know what I mean? Like,
tell your mother.
Yeah, yes, J Sbu, exactly. Tell on your brother to your mom. Amanda, come on now. Did you not read the handbook? On the back end of that, there are many people like Amanda who are every day riddled with anxiety, just popping rescue remedies, just trying to get to work because the person who is driving the vehicle thinks that they are Vin Diesel.
Hey.
And this is Fast and the Furious 97, and you are Tokyo drifting left, right, and center. That is not the energy that we need. People want to arrive in one piece, please.
Yeah, just to team check, right? Because, you need to test the team. Nicholas Tatham, who handles our sport, right? If this person, one of the people in this studio, were to be behind the wheel,
okay,
you are not getting in. Who's that person?
He's like, so many options to choose from.
Are you looking at me, Matt?
No. I'm looking at you, thinking
in the general vicinity.
I don't want to make eye contact with this person.
Okay, close your eyes and say the name.
Because they're definitely two options. Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not any of the options. So thank you.
No, but it would be Stacey.
On the line, we have Fatima. Welcome to the show, Fatima. How you doing?
Hi, I'm well. Thanks for
Hey, man, we are good. If this person is driving, you're not getting into the car. Who's that person?
It would be my cousin, but my mistake was I got in the car over and over again.
So the thing is, now, Fatima, you can't undo what you've done.
You got used to it.
Yeah, you've made a commitment, and now you only know fear. You associate the road with fear.
Of course.
Wow, F1 driver right there.
Yeah, so I mean, Fatima, how bad is it? Are you clutching onto your safety belt? Are you saying praise? Are you
I'll just give you a few of the hints of what happened. So we ran out of petrol in dangerous areas twice. We popped the tires 3 times. Got in an accident and. It never stopped me. I don't know where that line was.
There's always something after another.
Well, listen, Fatima, here's what we need to do, okay? Let's solve these problems. Always carry an extra liter or 2 of petrol in your handbag. Maybe also a spare tire. You know what I mean? Also, maybe start shouting things out, like co-pilot it. There's a car in front of us. Slow down. You gotta get involved now, Fatima, because now you are in it. Not necessarily to win it, but I'd like for you to get home safely. I'm worried now, babes. Can you please mark yourself safe every day? Now I'm stressed.
Of course, okay. I will.
Thank you, Fatima. Be strong, girl. Just be strong.
You should have mentioned your cousin's name, because now I want to know. Because, guys, there are Ubers out here. There are people out here giving lifts. I don't want to be a part of that vibe.
Well,
no petrol. In dangerous areas.
No, but for us to have a conversation about when last did you run out of petrol, I love the script. Yes. I do. I know. Every day I unveil another more basic part of myself. I do. I love the script.
It's okay, Stacey. We
saw them live, cried the whole way through.
Yeah, we love you the way you are, as someone that is not trusted to be behind the wheel, as Nicholas Tatham said earlier.
It's fair. He is a father.
Yeah, he understands. He knows better.
Yeah. He has things to do. He has more of this life to life. You know what I mean? I choose peace and opulence. So, KZN, in this hour, as we heard from Amanda with how do you tell someone they're a terrible driver? Turns out you just tell them.
Yeah.
And then prepare to walk. So that's always the risk that you run. Heard from Fatima that she's she can't get in the car with her cousin, but then she has to get in the car with her cousin because how else must she get around?
Yeah.
But people are highly strung. So the next time you're in traffic and someone looks like they're just about to lose it, you know what I mean? The hands are flailing and their faces all crumpled up. Now you know the backstory. It's because the person they're in the car with is telling them they can't drive, or maybe they're caught into running out of petrol, which is a conversation we have to have next week.
That's awkward. Now, Stacey, because I'm not biased, I did ask Nicholas Tatham to let us know who, if they were driving, he would not get into the car with. I'd like to ask you, with the people in the studio right now, if this said person was driving, who would you not get into the car with?
None of you.
Wow.
No, I mean, like, as in, I wouldn't not get in the car with any of you. Andy and I would obviously be going somewhere fabulous. Look at us. And I've been in the car with you, Jay. We've covered thousands of kilometers together.
Quite a safe driver, yeah.
Yeah, you're a very good driver. And Nicholas Tatham is obviously a safe driver. Look at him.
So
you went to Michael's house.
You'd get in the car with all of us?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very kind.
Well, otherwise, how am I going to get there?
Stacey, I'll get in the car with you.
Uber.
Eventually.
Can't drive. Yet.
Wow.
Stacey and J, Ryan from Drummond. Bless my mother-in-law. She's no longer with us, but I vowed never to get in the car with her again because she would go over a speed hump at like 110 and go, whoopsie.
Hi guys, it's Alicia. So there's a certain granny in my life that I don't want to get in the car with. And the reason for that is because she can't stop talking. I work in a call center. I have to talk for a living and I do not want to talk all the time.
Hi, Stacey and J Sbu. It's a guy from Fred named Sia. So there's one friend I have. I love him to bits, but with him driving, I would rather walk from here to Timbuktu and back. The one time we were driving around Nduzuma, and I was sure that the people around were going to hit us.
Hey, Stacey and J Sbu, it's Kay. So I would never get into the car again with my boss. He is an extremely reckless driver. Not using a seatbelt, texting on his phone, hitting the curb. I will do anything and everything that I can to avoid.
Hi, Stacey and J Sbu, it's Mandy. Who I will never get into a car with again is my sister-in-law, because she drives like a bat out of hell.
Stacey and J Sbu. Weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. East Coast Radio.